For 110 years, British cyclists had a perfect record of losing at the Tour de France. The team performed so poorly that top European bike manufacturers literally refused to sell them gear, terrified the association would ruin their brand's reputation. Then they hired a new performance director named Dave Brailsford. He brought in a highly specific philosophy he called the aggregation of marginal gains. This is the strategy of isolating every single component of riding a bicycle and looking for a tiny 1% margin of improvement in each area. Within 5 years, British cycling completely dominated the 2008 Olympics in Beijing, capturing 60% of the available gold medals. That same year, they finally won the Tour de France, and then won it 5 more times in the next 6 years. How did they secure such an overwhelming victory? They didn't overhaul their training camp. Instead, they relied entirely on the compounding power of microscopic 1% daily improvements. If you want to achieve high-level results, conventional wisdom says you need to set ambitious targets. But here is the truth. Winners and losers share the exact same objectives. Every Olympian wants a gold medal, and every job candidate wants the open position. Since both groups share the goal itself cannot be what separates them. As James Clear writes in Atomic Habits, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Goals are about the results you want, but systems are about the daily processes that actually lead to those results. This chart shows what happens when you commit. Getting 1% better each day for a year mathematically makes you 37 times better. Time magnifies the margin between success and failure. Habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Their impact over years is massive. This diagram illustrates the 3 layers of behavior change. Most focus on the outermost layer, outcomes, saying, I'm trying to quit smoking. But focusing on the center builds an identity-based habit. The response becomes, I'm not a smoker. This updated diagram shows arrows pointing outward, meaning true behavior change is identity change. You are acting from the inside out. Every daily action you take is simply casting a vote for the type of person you wish to become. To automate those votes and engineer your environment for success, you can use the 4 laws of behavior change. Law number 1 is to make it obvious. This visual maps out the habit stacking formula. Instead of relying on willpower, you neurologically tie a new behavior directly to an existing hardwired action. For example, after I pour my morning coffee, I will meditate for 1 minute. Law number 2 is to make it attractive. Your brain's motivation is driven by dopamine, a neurotransmitter creating the feeling of anticipation and desire. It is the anticipation of a reward that gets us to take action. You can hack this biology using temptation bundling. An engineering student in Ireland knew he needed to exercise, but he loved watching Netflix. So he hacked his stationary bike so that his shows would only play if he was pedaling at a specific intense speed. By bundling an action he wanted to do with an action he needed to do, he completely removed his reliance on flawed human willpower. He engineered an environment where the right choice was the most attractive one. Law number 3 is make it easy. When you start a new habit, you should use the 2-minute rule. Scale any daunting new objective down until it takes less than 120 seconds to complete. Run 3 miles shrinks to tie my running shoes. One of the greatest choreographers of the modern era, Twyla Tharp, had a daily routine of working out for 2 hours at the gym, but she noted her actual ritual wasn't the grueling workout. It was the extremely easy act of putting on workout clothes and hailing a cab. Law number 4 is make it satisfying. The human brain follows a simple, hardwired rule. Behaviors that are immediately rewarded are naturally repeated. A rookie stockbroker named Trent Dursmid proved this using the paperclip strategy. He kept 2 jars on his desk, one empty and one filled with 120 paperclips. After every single successful sales call, he simply reached over and moved one metal paperclip into the empty jar. Creating this immediate visual evidence of progress hijacks the brain's reward loop. It provides an instant hit of satisfaction that makes repeating those difficult sales calls highly likely. Now, let's be realistic. You are human. You are going to mess up. You will miss a workout, or eat a whole pizza, or break your perfect streak. When that happens, you need a safety net. You must follow the golden rule of habit tracking. Never miss twice. This animated timeline shows exactly why. If you miss one day, it is simply an isolated accident. But if you miss twice, you are initiating the start of a brand new bad habit. The goal is to get back on track immediately. Showing up on a bad day is the most critical vote you can cast to protect your newly engineered identity. Even if you only go to the gym for 5 minutes, you are reinforcing the belief that you are someone who does not miss workouts. Remember, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. If you want to cast a vote for your identity as a lifelong learner, hit that subscribe button. And let me know in the comments below, which of the 4 laws of behavior change will you engineer into your life today?